So you stick with this Kundalini Yoga, you stick with it, and things begin to shift and things begin to happen. Let's talk about mantra, for instance. We don't really, as Americans, have too much affinity for these mantras, which is ideal because then you don't get your energy, your opinion, and your disbelief mixed up in it. So like, if you were going to say in the mirror, I love you, Marcia, I love you, you'd better believe it. Because if you don't, it isn't going to work. Not only is it not going to work, it's going to have an adverse effect on you. So after all these years of Kundalini, you know, the big thing is being purposeful, even if it is just 3 minutes, 7 minutes, that when you're in those 3 minutes, you give it everything of who you are. Ek Onkar, Sat Guru Prasad, Sat Guru Prasad, Ek Onkar. Very simple. There's like 6 syllables in this. It means Ek Onkar, one creator, one creation. Sat, truth. Gur Prasad, the Guru's gift. When I have been moving through this year, this mantra has been working on me and systematically rebuilding me and putting me back together in ways that I did not really completely understand. So when some of you have heard the story about being in summer solstice and in a really uncomfortable kriya and kind of getting pissed, and at this point I say to the divine, to God, really to myself, right? I say, you want me to have a frickin' studio? Frickin' give me one. And it was like, now sitting where I am, I realize it was me stepping into the I am creation. I am the creator. And the silence was like, I was in the vortex. When I came down the hill, as a lot of you know, I literally was pretty much given a yoga studio. But that's a misunderstanding. I was not given a yoga studio. I was given me. Sat Guru Prasad is when you get the gift of you. The gift of the Guru is helping you drop all your bullshit and everything that isn't who you really are to become you. When you start acting like God, then your throne is your environment. Everything is seamless because it's creator creation working together. And here's the thing, like sometimes we feel like that's this pompous thing. You know what? God, being God, knowing you're God does not like solve all your problems. I mean, look at our creation. God is starving. God is homeless. God is messing things up. God is bombing people. This is his creation. The creator and the creation are doing all of this. It's a humble understanding. It's an understanding that makes you drop all your excuses. It's an understanding that I am one with everything that I see right now. From this fairyland behind me, to the car I drive, to the people I see, to my cat, everything. Everything I am in creation with. I am one with it. And in Kundalini Yoga, what it's taught me is all this focusing at the third eye to look into the nothing, to the blankness of this screen, and get really comfortable in, it's almost like infinity, into that space where nothing and everything exists. Why do all this? It sounds so esoteric. You do it to be happy. Because when you start having this oneness experience that's not foo-foo-la-la, it's brass tacks, get your ass in your life shit, you start to realize there is no excuse. There is no excuse for not totally cherishing and loving every moment. Why is that important? I mean, what does that do for my neighbor? I'll tell you what it does. I will have more energy. I will have more awareness. When somebody needs my help, I will know it. I will be there. I will have so much more resources. I can give so much more because I am stockpiling the divine, the God energy. And as soon as I become aware of it, I get a little more and a little more and a little more. more and less is kind of weird words to say because there isn't really any more or less, but it's almost like Kundalini Yoga gets you in a zone that helps you really relax and unstick yourself from your body and your thoughts and your opinion. You start to understand that when your mind goes, oh my God, how am I going to pay that bill, or whatever you do, you silence it. That's not the thought I want to be in. That's not the energy. Plus, after all this practice, I know everything always takes care of itself. I work hard. I sign the bills. I open the email. I walk in the, everything in its time, I will unfold with the divine in my heart and by my side. It's oneness. So we're chanting this mantra till the end of the year. I'll probably chant it for the rest of my life. It's so simple. It's everything. Yogi Bhajan said this mantra has the entire Japji in it. Ek Onkar, one creator, one creation. Sat, truth. Gud, prasad. The Guru wants to give you you. When we are who we are, we're not afraid because nothing is not as outside of us. We are totally present and we are amazed at the mystery. And we're responsible. I'm responsible to be here. Keep practicing every bit of it. When you're going to do even, a heart flex like this, be all the way in. Close your eyes. Gaze at that third eye. Say you do 1 minute and then a little Ek Onkar. In that minute, be all the way there. I'll tell you what that starts to do. It starts to teach you how to grab energy in the moment and be there. If you don't practice, you can't have it. Practice, practice, practice. And then you can have it real time. Sat Nam.